This is the review for the HFC VSR-10. Most websites name it the VSR-10. Pretty much the exact same gun. It is modeled after the TM VSR-10, so any external parts will fit no problem. Open the box. I have my receipt. I bought it from Airsoft Megastore excuse me .com for $85. Instruction manual. It comes with a Allen key and a tool to remove the barrel assembly. That's the gun in the case or in the box. It has this nice velvet molded piece here that holds the gun. It's not the styrofoam you usually find in the AEGs. Speed loader and 500 BBs. It doesn't say what weight. I wouldn't recommend using that anyways. Also on the top of the box you have the little foam pads here to help keep the gun inside the case. Right, here's the gun. The first thing you notice is these bright yellow caution sign. Made in Taiwan sticker. Both stickers are removable. And a third sticker is here. It's the hop up sticker. The overall feel of the gun's pretty decent. You can tell right away it's made out of cheap plastic, but it looks like the build is pretty good. For the sling, you have two attachments, one here and one here. They're pretty much, they look like real cheap plastic nubs. They feel like they're gonna break if I put a sling on it and run around with it. Let me try to get a closer shot. That is a little nub, and for the back, the magazine located on the bottom. You push the button right here and pull it out. It comes straight out. You should pull it straight out, and when you put it back in, you put it in straight in, not at an angle or anything. Standard mag for any spring loaded sniper rifles. It's not those heavy gas powered ones where you have to fill the gas in the front. Load the BBs. It holds up to about 30 BBs. Little spring release button right there, the BB release button. And that goes back in the gun. I don't know what's wrong with my gun. I don't know if it's the mag or the mag well, but when the BB releases, it pushes the mag out a little, and when I try to reload a second shot, it won't reload. It's too far from the mag release button. I'll have to push the mag in order to get the BB into the chamber to load it with the bolt. The rear sights and the front sights, pretty good iron sights. The rear is adjustable up and down and left to right. Both of them look like you can remove them, and there's two little screws here and probably screws here, so you can add a rail for a scope if you need to. The front orange tips is I don't know, it looks like it might be separate. You might be able to pull it off. If not, probably paint it. Safety and fire. Back is safety, forward is fire. And the buckstop, it's more of a matte black compared to the glossy finish on the gun. It would have been better if it was rubber, but it's not. That's fine though, because it's not much kick to the gun. So there is a kick, but not as much. So you don't have to worry about your shoulder or anything. to load the gas in this gun. This is a gas gun, not a spring gun. You have to pull the bolt back, and that exposes the gas fill chamber right there. This is the second reason I bought this gun. The first reason is the bolt action. This one isn't fairly as easy as the Tanaka M700 or the KJ Works M700. Those two guns, you pretty much pull like that and the bolt pretty much falls back. With this gun, you have to pull it back. There's a spring load in here that makes you force it just a little bit, not too much. Still good enough to where you don't have to move the gun to pull it back. Some of the spring-loaded guns, if you get a stronger spring, you're not able to pull it back like that. You pretty much have to hold the gun to your waist so you can cock it back. That's why I got a gas gun. The second reason I said was because of that. Because the gas loads into the bolt and not the mag, it's a lot cheaper. The spring mags here, you can find for about $5 to $10 a piece. If you have the gas loaded ones are 30 plus, 35. And if you want the 30 round ones, they're 85. So load the gas. Coleman propane with the MadBlue propane adapter. It is recommended that with these guns you have to use propane. If you use what do you call that? Green gas. That's what I'm looking for. There's too much lube in it. The lube will over lube the hop up, and then the hop up's gonna cause your gun to not misfire, but the accuracy would be completely garbage. And you have to pull out the hop up, dry it up, or buy a new hop up. With the propane, it's fine. It works pretty good, but you still have to lube it every now and then to get all the seals. All right, with the hop up, see the hop up there? That's all the way up. The arrow's pointing to up. That's all the way down. The hop up is really noticeable in adjustment. I've messed with it and it actually works real good. A lot of people say that sometimes when they mess with the hop up, they turn it all the way up and then all the way down, and they say there's no difference in between the two. But this one actually works pretty good. I've shot a couple shots. With the gas chamber fully filled, you can get out maybe 4 to 5 mags before you have to refill the gas, which is pretty good. Talked about the hop up. The iron sights are really good and clear. I guess you can paint white dots on them if you wanted to make it easier to see, but as of now I'm fine with them. I am planning to get a scope later, but for now I just got the gun 2 days ago, so I'm still testing it and seeing how good it is. Accuracy wise, it's about the same thing as my Jin Gong G36K at about 25 feet. They're hitting about the same. This gun is more accurate at 25, but at 75 feet they're pretty much the same thing. This gun, it veers to the right a little at 75 feet, which is kind of bothersome for being a sniper rifle, but it's understandable because the inner barrels are actually, I think, 6.1s, so that's a lot of space between that and the BB. Range wise, it should shoot farther because the inner barrel is actually longer than the G36, but I haven't had time to test that yet. I have to get out in the field and see how far this gun shoots. That's about it. That covers everything.